What's going on, everyone? It's the Money Professor. I wanted to talk a little bit about my portfolio because I think that'll give you a grasp of where I'm at and how I make money and what, because I had to actually make an improvement to my portfolio. So my portfolio had a lot of growth stocks in there, but to be honest with you, I feel like growth stocks to me, don't get me wrong, if there's something like Amazon and Google, later on I could cash in, like the really rapid growth stocks. But if it's a growth stock to me and it's not making any money off of dividends, I really don't want anything. I want to get paid now for everything that I do. So I want to tell you a little bit about my portfolio so maybe it can help you establish what you want to do, maybe even for a beginner, even somebody that's even a little bit past the beginner stage and trying to figure out what they're trying to do. Warren Buffett said it best: if it's not paying you, I don't really know why you would want to really do it. And he's right. I've noticed also a change in my portfolio as well by doing this. So the first thing I want to go into is that my brokerage account apps. I have money in Robinhood, M1, Stash, and Acorn. Those are my brokerage account stock apps that I have. And then before I used to just get excited and go and grab, what I liked and what, was the best, stuff that they would put on the internet. But I started realizing that, sitting there watching these stocks go up and down isn't really making me any money. Is it, watching it go up, is cool and all, but I can't use that effectively to be able to put myself in a position to use the other money to go and grow more assets. And that's what I realized at this point. So in my stash account, I actually went and sold a lot of my my stocks, and I'm going to focus heavily on certain stocks like Public Works, Uncle Sam, a lot of bonds, because they pay out I think worldwide bonds and corporate bonds. Public Works and Uncle Sam pay dividends monthly. So what I did was I sold off the ones that really aren't doing anything but maybe going up. So I made a profit off of that to focus on getting paid dividends every single month, because those dividends increase and I can generate compound interest that way. So with that being said, I did that with Stash. With Robinhood, I did basically the same thing. I condensed a lot of my stocks. I'm focusing on about 7 of the best ones for me that have high yielding dividends. I could tell you a few of those stocks if you want to have any information on them. Ones that produce very good dividends for very cheap, like SMHD is one of my favorites. They produce extremely high yield, very high yield. You can check it out. DVHL, CEFL, PSEC. These are the ticker symbols of these stocks I'm giving to you. GLAD. Those are some of my favorites, and I condensed it to make it where I'm getting paid monthly on those as well. Like I said, even if you get paid quarterly, that's good. There's some good quarterly paying stocks. Omega Healthcare is one of them, OHI. Another good is Coca-Cola, actually pays very well. But like I said, I want to get involved in getting paid monthly, even more than quarterly, because when you have money in your hands, you're able to do more with it. So with Stash getting paid and with Robinhood I get paid, there's an increase in more money potential for me to create more assets. So the next one, I did the same thing, of course, with M1 and Acorn. They reinvest the dividends anyway. So Acorn is more like an emergency account for me, money-wise. The next step I took was in another portfolio that I have. This have to do with private REITs. This is Fundrise. Fundrise is a real estate crowdfunding company that allows you to put money into real estate you normally couldn't put money into, and you get dividends from that. So lately what I've been doing is the extra money that I have off my active income, which is my job, I take the money and I go and I put it into into Fundrise. Like they have actually automated accounts where you could take money out. I put about $200 in, and I noticed a significant amount of growth in my Fundrise account with how much I'm getting paid. They actually pay you through your dividends. That you can watch your dividends pay out every single day. And if you like, you can actually enable it where it gives you your money into your banking account, or you can reinvest it. I have it right now in reinvesting because right now I just don't need it, but maybe one day I will need it for a rainy day. But during that process, my dividends have increased dramatically through compound interest. I noticed that the money I'm making is coming quicker and more often. And the next thing I noticed too, well, the next one besides Fundrise that I have is the other one is YouTube. Now, I just had my YouTube page monetized just recently. I was able to get into the 4,000 hour watch minutes and over 1,000 subscribers. So now my videos have been being monetized, just like this one will be monetized. But I get paid. They show you your money daily. And like I said, I want to get paid daily, weekly, or monthly, because I'm able to create more magic that way with the money that I have in my hands than actually just sitting there and watch it grow for the long term. Because strategically speaking, short-term assets and building it into long-term wealth, to me, makes more sense to me at this point. So those are my major portfolio. Now I have money in cryptocurrency too. I use Uphold for crypto, and I have a platform that's a part of that called Helium that manages your crypto like kind of like a robot investor, where they take the money out after it goes up a certain amount, and then they put it in another one that's going up so you can increase your money. But the ones that I mainly focus on right now currently are my YouTube, my stock apps getting dividends, and my Fundrise account and my other accounts that create quick dividend returns and, of course, business returns, which is YouTube. My next course of action is creating a Shopify account and probably buying something on Flippa.com, an app or something, or a domain. I already have a website right now that I do have called InvestorsConnect.solution. Sorry about that. InvestorsConnect.solution that you can go check out. And I will have that monetized too on Google AdSense with my YouTube page. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about where my thought process is right now when it comes to money making and growing my assets. And growing my assets means that you have to take money to do that. And if I don't have the money in hand, I can't do anything. So I do have a net worth, which is what they want, for when you go to a bank for a loan. But I also get dividends with making money that way. So that's something that I will be continuing to talk about. And I will give you more progress on more assets that I build and the time frame of when they're happening. So you can subscribe, and I want to thank everybody too for the support. And so you can subscribe to the Money Professor page. That's me, and that's it pretty much. So you guys enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you soon.